India is part of the continent of Asia. In fact, it is so big it is called a subcontinent. It is the seventh largest country in the world and has the second largest population. Over 1.3 billion people live in India. It is the world's largest democracy where people vote and decide who will rule. The government has a parliament system just like the United Kingdom, and the constitution and structure like the U.S. India has 28 states and 8 union territories. The largest is the northwestern state of Rajasthan. While Rajasthan is well known for its historical hill forts and palaces, its capital, Jaipur, is known as the Pink City, painted terracotta pink in 1857 in honor of Prince Albert's visit from England. The largest and most populated city is Mumbai, home to the famous Arch Monument Gateway of India. It was built to honor the landing of King George V, the first British monarch to visit India in 1911. Mumbai is a mix of old-style architecture and modern design and culture, home to many tech, finance, and entertainment companies, including Bollywood, the world's largest film industry. New Delhi is the capital of India and home to its national government. The 3 branches of government are located here, and several national events like Independence and Republic Day are centered here. These are some top tourist areas to visit in New Delhi. The President and Prime Minister of India both have their home and office in New Delhi. About 130 miles south of New Delhi is the city of Agra in the state of Uttar Pradesh, India's most populated state. Agra, like New Delhi, is a major tourist destination, home to the famous Taj Mahal and Agra Fort. The world's highest mountain range, the Himalayas, border India to the north, including the world's highest mountain peak, Mount Everest. The southern part of India is a peninsula, which means it's surrounded by water on 3 sides: the Indian Ocean on the south, the Arabian Sea on the west, the Bay of Bengal to the east. The longest river in India is the Ganges, considered to be sacred. It starts from a glacier in the Himalayas, travels across India, and empties into the Bay of Bengal. Approximately 20% of Indian territory is classified as forest, and 60% agricultural. Thar Desert is the largest of India's 14 deserts. The wettest place on Earth, with an annual rainfall of 465 inches, is Mawsynram, a town in the northeast. India has 6 seasons of weather. Summer, from March to May, is dry and very hot. Monsoon or rainy season is from June to September and brings heavy rain and winds. The autumn and pre-winter season from October to November brings cooler and drier weather. Winter, December to February, brings snow to the northern territories like Ladakh, Jammu, and Kashmir. Spring, from February to March, brings pleasant temperatures in the 80s, growth of flowers and trees, and the colorful celebration of Holi. The Indian flag, known as the tricolor, is divided into the top saffron color, indicating strength and courage, the middle white band for peace and truth, and the bottom green band for growth and prosperity. At the center of the flag is a navy blue wheel with 24 spokes called the Ashoka Chakra, named after King Ashoka, who ruled in the 3rd century. It stands for 24 valuable human traits as well as 24 hours a day that India moves forward in progress. Some other quick facts about India include the national flower, the lotus flower, for purity and beauty. The national tree, the banyan, representing the strong and wide history of India. The national bird, the peacock, to represent the royalty and grandness of India. And the national animal, the Bengal tiger, showing the grace and strength and power of India. Rupee is the name of India's money, and it is available in paper, notes, and coins. Currently, 82 rupees make $1. This is the symbol for rupee. India has the 5th largest economy in the world. The services sector makes up more than 50% and includes services for tourism, communication, finance, and technology. The industrial portion includes mining for precious gems and minerals, iron ore, manufacturing of cloth, steel, medicines and chemicals, as well as tech, auto, and aerospace products. India is the 2nd largest producer in the world of agricultural products like rice, wheat, cotton, spice, tea, and sugarcane. India is also the world's largest producer of milk. There are 22 official languages, Hindi being the most common. Hinduism is the most common religion, practiced by 80% of Indians. Traditional Hindu teachings organize people into social groups or castes by birth or type of work. India began as an ancient civilization. The Indus Valley Civilization occurred in the Bronze Age and is one of the earliest human settlements dating back 8,000 years ago. For 2,000 years, the people spread along the Indus River for 900 miles. They had well-planned towns with advanced farming, water draining systems, metalworks, and pottery. The Indus Valley people were invaded by an Indo-European tribe of wanderers from Central Asia called the Aryans. The Aryan civilization became a time where religion, writing, and social grouping like the caste system shaped India's culture. The oldest Indian religious scriptures, the Vedas, were written in this period of Sanskrit. They contain the writings that form the practice of the Hindu religion. 2 great epics were also written, the Ramayana and the Mahabharata, which contains the writings of the Bhagavad Gita, the Hindu holy book. They tell stories of loyalty, wisdom, and the victory of good over evil. Over the centuries, many kingdoms and dynasties formed to take control of India. The Mauryan Empire is when King Ashoka's reign saw great harmony and wealth. The lion capital of Ashoka design was adopted to represent loyalty, hard work, and courage, and appears on all money and passports. The Gupta Empire gained power with strong rulers that unified the region with better trade, wealth, and peace. Great advancements were made in art, sculpture, music, math, and astronomy. This became known as the Golden Period of India. During the 4th century, the Persians from Central Asia invaded and controlled northwest India for its riches. After 2 centuries, they were conquered by the Greek king, Alexander the Great, influencing both Persian and Greek culture in India. By the 10th century, Turkish and Mongolian rulers invaded India, forming ruling sultans. Eventually, their descendants established the Mughal Empire that ruled for 200 years. The Mughals were successful in blending in Persian and Muslim culture into the Hindu life. This style is seen throughout India, especially in the landmark, the Taj Mahal. The Taj Mahal was built by the Mughal Emperor Shah Jahan in loving memory of his wife. Many European countries like Denmark, France, and Portugal had trading posts in India, but it was the British East India Company that conquered the Mughal kingdoms and seized the control of India. By 1858, the British government took control of India, and under Queen Victoria, India became known as the British Raj, which lasted 2 centuries. Gradually, India sought independence from England and later won under the leadership of an Indian lawyer who practiced non-violent resistance against British rule. Mohandas K. Gandhi, or Mahatma Gandhi, meaning great soul, won victory over the British with campaigns urging home rule and quit India. England granted India's independence in 1947, and Gandhi became known as Father of the Nation. India's large geography and ancient roots help shape its rich culture and traditions. People in different areas can eat, dress, and worship differently. Indian food is complex and flavorful with spices. Different rice, bread, blended spices called curries, drinks, and desserts can be found across India. There are many traditional outfits for men and women to choose from, and many modern Indians often blend these with Western style to fit into the occasion. Music and dance have classical and folk roots. Carnatic music from the south is inspired by the Vedas. Bharatanatyam is a storytelling classical style. Bhangra is a folk-style music and dance from Punjab with Persian roots. Ras is a Gujarati-style dance with decorated sticks. Traditional instruments include sitar, tambura, tabla, and sarangi. Modern popular music and dance often come from Bollywood films. Of the many festivals in India, the biggest and most recognized is the Festival of Lights, known as Diwali. Celebrated by more than 1 billion people, the 5-day festival is honored by many faiths. Diwali usually falls in October or November, and people celebrate by lighting lamps or candles called diyas. People perform special prayers, buy new outfits and precious metals, and share delicious food, sweets, and gifts with family and friends. The nights are usually lit up with sparklers and fireworks. Diwali is a symbol of victory of light over darkness, knowledge over ignorance, and good over evil. The meaning of Diwali starts with the historic epic Ramayana. Prince Rama returns to his home of Ayodhya after being exiled for 14 years by his evil stepmother. He also rescued his wife from the evil 10-headed rival king Ravana. The city lit lamps to welcome them home, symbolizing light over darkness. In the south, Diwali also honors Lord Krishna's victory over Demon King who was causing pain and suffering in the world, restoring peace. Families also pray to the goddess Lakshmi for wealth and prosperity and Lord Ganesha for wisdom. People clean and decorate their homes with flowers and colorful powdered rangoli designs to prepare for Lakshmi's visit. Diwali is recognized with big celebrations in many countries, including the UK, Malaysia, and Australia. In 2009, President Obama became the first president to observe Diwali in the White House, followed by President Trump and President Biden. Thank you for learning about India and Diwali. Happy Diwali, everybody!